What is British parliamentary debating style? British parliamentary is a style of debate where we have two sides. We have the government bench and we have the opposition bench, like in any other debate. However, with this type of debate, we have four teams. Two teams on the government bench side and two teams on the opposition bench side. These teams are namely opening government and closing government, opening opposition and closing opposition. So although we have two teams on one side of the bench, they are still treated as separate teams. That means at the end of the debate, the teams will be ranked from position 1 to position 4. That also means that just because a team is position 1 from one bench, that doesn't necessarily mean that the other team on their bench becomes position 2. You can have a circumstance where opening government takes position 1, but second and third position are taken by opposition bench, and then the team in fourth position is closing government. So that ensures that the teams are treated differently even if they are on the same side. So where does the difference come in, you may be wondering? Well, this is in terms of the cases that they built. I'll explain this by talking briefly about speaker roles. First of all, we have the Prime Minister, who opens up the debate, who sets up the characterization and gives us the framing of the debate and introduces us to their team's point. From the Prime Minister, we have the Leader of Opposition, who does the same for their side. They can either accept or provide their own characterization, and then they introduce us to the clash of the debate, which is usually the points on their side of the House. After that, we have the Deputy Prime Minister, who extends their team's case, and from there, we also have the Deputy Leader of Opposition, who does the same. These two speakers can also offer rebuttals during their speeches. Now, where British parliamentary differentiates itself from other debating styles is when we move into the second half of the debate. We start off with the Member of Government. Similarly, the Member of Opposition, they have the same roles. They provide to us what we call an extension. An extension is a new argument, which can come in the point of a new form of argumentation, a new case, or a new level or style of analysis that we haven't received from the previous speakers. The important thing to note is that it should be different. So we call that an extension. They are extending the debate. So even though they're on the same side, they can share the same ideas or points, but they have to give us a different perspective that also contributes to the debate for them to be ranked higher than either their counterparts or their opponents. From those two speakers, we have the government whip and the opposition whip. They conclude the debate by telling us what happened, giving us a review, but in that review, they act like judges in assessing why their team deserves to win. They can also provide rebuttals, but under normal circumstances, they are not expected to bring in any new matter to the debate. So in brief, those are the speaker roles and their responsibilities, and that is how British parliamentary debate is conducted. If you'd like to find out more information, make sure you continue to follow our pages at HIDC, High Schools Debate Challenge. And if you would like to facilitate training sessions, workshops, even for judges, make sure you contact the contact details provided. I look forward to seeing you soon.